As we celebrate our 75th year of broadcasting, we found lots of old films of our newscasters and the stories we covered. Now, the best of modern technology and modern fashions came together in our weather segments.
This is going to be fun. Well, as time went on, we had portable color cameras that could go out and record the storms. Our very own Craig Worth is here to share a few of our weather favorites. Craig.
Well, I have to say, I've always admired those who did the weather on TV. Now, I did the weather one night 40 years ago, and my presentation was far worse than the storm I predicted. I gotta tell you that. It was terrible. So tonight, we have samples of our weathercasters and one of the biggest storm stories we have in our archives. Ironically, it was in November that I gotta tell you is exactly the opposite of what we have today. Well, you can't say our past TV weather folks were not creative. At one time, we did the weather at the old airport control tower. Now, doesn't it seem like they should have been controlling planes out of the control tower instead of forecasting lows in the 40s? And when news became oh so cool, if you would wonder what's been happening today, well, we were there to tell you in the 1970s with colorful weather.
Mike Van Dorn takes a look at the weather, tells us maybe where the rain went that was supposed to come.
We had predicted showers, and we had them, but they were in the form of sun showers, and those are really kind of difficult to come by.
And modern stuff.
Right now, as you can see, we've got this whole band of cold front moving through our area and out of our area.
Oh, that was cool, but never quite as oh so cool as our weather coverage 29 years ago. Yeah, real cool, record cool, the worst November ever. Just watch. Yeah, if you were new around here, you would have hated November 1994 in Salt Lake City. Whippersnappers, it was much worse when us older folks grew up. It started on November 2nd, 1994. That old lake effect kicked in, and it was the first big snow of the winter. Sure, there was a lot of digging, but it was fun, and we knew it would melt. Then we got word of an ice storm coming in from the Pacific. Now that wasn't fun. It was cold and icy, and we knew it wasn't going to be swell. Now you get that ice underneath and another really good snow on top, and let the games begin. Of course, it's easy to win the race when all the other cars are stuck. Snow sparks power outages. Nature does a warm-up for Old Man Winter's next show. And parts of Utah sing a new song of snow. Well, I have no idea what that means, but it sure is a swell headline. Park City and the other resorts were getting the real bulk of the snow, not just a dusting. Skiers were observing this weather event and expressed it in calm scientific terms.
Oh, yeah.
You want me to look for something else?
Park City resorts had their phones ringing. People wanted to get here and see the amazing snow so early in the year. Of course, flights to this winter wonderland were delayed or canceled as the snow kept coming and coming. Elta was getting so much snow that its snow grooming machines got stuck.
This much snow just presents its own problems, but we're practiced at it and been here for 55 years dealing with it. So even though this is a record November, it's just, we couldn't be happier than to have it.
And then there was this one day. It was very warm in the city, but amazingly very snowy at the resorts. So much snow that the cars couldn't get up the canyon. Well, more and more snow fell on the 17th and the 21st. And the cold temperatures did other bad stuff, such as this gas line explosion. It blew out a Salt Lake City intersection, the kind of deal where you just stand there and stare at the hole. And an hour later, it's still a hole, and you're still staring at it. The 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th were even worse. Yes, it was a month. They started simply with an ad for snow boots. Then they put in an ad for snow shovels. Then ads for snow blowers. And finally, an ad for a pickup truck with a 2-ton blade on it. And I forgot to mention the 33-mile-per-hour winds that came with the start of that November. Oh, don't complain this year. I'm going to take this November, and I'm going to take our weathercaster right now. I mean, you know, I know you would have been groovy. I know you would have been great in those old days.
Yes.
I know you could have just sat there and pointed at the old TV set. But by golly, you're the best today.
Oh, great. That's the greatest compliment I've ever gotten. Everyone at home knows I have a crush on Craig Worth. So that means the world to me, Craig. Thank you. But what great video.
Can you imagine?
I'd love it to be screen pointing at a cold front. How fun would
A
that
little
be?
informal and groovy with that.
Groovy, it's a good word.
Groovy.
Yeah.
I dig it.
I do remember those days.
Yeah.
I love it,
I
Craig.
just love your stories. Thank you for
Thank
joining
you,
us here tonight,
Craig.
Craig. And